Do you like control or do you prefer to give it up? That's gonna be like a regular thing today, but I like a mix of a little bit of both. I want to say like probably 66% taking control, 33% I let my partner do what they want. Maybe 75-25, but like I do like a little bit of variation. It gets a little boring if you always take the lead. So yeah, I do mostly do it, but it gets a little boring. I want to see what they can do. I mean, I'm mostly open for like most of the stuff. I'm not like forcing to be the dominant one 24/7. Keep things lively. You could say it like that, I guess, but I just like some variation from time to time. If you could choose 3 people in FSP-yen to be girls, who would be and why? I'm definitely not taking notes for something. 3 people in FSP to be girls. All right, number 1, Malum. Number 2, I'm just thinking right now. I'm imagining them as women right now, so give me Nayuta. Gale? Yeah, why not? Yeah, I like loud women. But yeah, no Lucy, goodbye. No, why would I want Lucy to be a woman? Wouldn't be yin-yangs anymore. Stay a man. What is a weak spot on your body that makes you go crazy when it's kissed? When it's kissed. That is a crazy question. I don't know if I want to answer this. I might just take my first bite here. That's tame though. Okay, yes, the question itself is tame. My answer is not tame. I'm gonna take a little bite. I don't even taste the I don't even taste the fucking taste anymore. It's just spice. It's just spice. What the fuck, man? It's his toast. I don't even know. Ew. I don't even know. No, I do know. Sweet Tony, thank you so much for the super. Share it with the class elf, man. I tamed this question down. Oh, wow. Okay. Not anonymous anymore, huh? Okay, sure. Since you sent a super, sure. There are 3 spots. I don't know if I can say the last one. Okay, so number 1 is my pegs, okay? Number 1 is that. Number 2 is inner thigh. And number 3, oh my god. I don't know. I don't know if I can say that. I'm gonna say it and we're gonna move on to the next question immediately, okay? The tip. Okay, next question.
Meanwhile.
Hi Kaz, what is your favorite ship in Ravalim and describe your favorite spicy art? Okay, my favorite ship, well obviously yin yangs. I think it just aesthetically looks as like one of the best, you know, like it's black and white yin yang, you know, makes sense. I have a little bit of black in my design, Lucy has a little bit of white, that just makes sense, right? I also like Death Wish a lot, I like it, I like the art, I see a lot of art, I see Oni Wish a lot, I kind of like Oni Wish as well, that looks good too. Yeah, these are probably my favorites. Hickey on neck or hickey on thighs? Probably on the neck. On you or on others? Oh, well, receiving on the neck. Giving is still on the neck, I would say. So somebody asked, do you prefer it being visible? I don't mind, like, receiving and giving. Want it to be exposed? Yeah, sure. Hickeys are a good indicator to show that somebody belongs to somebody else already. So if I give out hickeys, that keeps other people away. That's crazy, but you're right. Any spicy fantasy that you can share on stream? Damn, the noodles look mighty good right now, I'm just saying. I might just take a bite here and go to the next question. Who's your favorite child? It's not even a spicy question, but I might have to skip it. Do I have a favorite child? I don't have a favorite child. Come on, I love all my children equally. Everyone says that? Not everyone. Not everyone has children. I couldn't choose one of my sons, come on. I mean, they're all my children equally, you know? They all try their best. Choose 2 then? Alt doesn't know you. Okay, next. What pet name would you use the most to your partner on a regular daily basis or in bed? I mean, that's pretty easy to answer. I think I would just use babe, baby, and my love. These are probably the 3 that I would use the most. In English? Yes. I think even if I spoke German, I would still use that. Babe, baby, and my love. And in bed, I already made a tier list for that. You can just always go back to that. I don't have to repeat that. Have you ever had a fight with Ravalim? And if yes, why? No, but I was mad at Lucy. Let me explain. So when we were in the Bermuda, right, I was the one navigating us to like our destination, and like we were going the right way, and Lucy says some route that was not gonna lead us to the right area. And then what he does sometimes is just say like, oh yeah, no, that's what I said. No, see, I mean, my route would have gotten us there as well. I hate this. Oh my god, don't say this to me. I want to kill you in Minecraft. No, your route would have not gotten us to the destination. He was saying like, oh Kaz, you always get our destination wrong. I was like, are you fucking kidding? You go and navigate then. And then he didn't find the fucking way. And then I had to go like find the way again. And he was like, oh yeah, no, I would have gotten that too. Don't yell at us. It wasn't us. I get mad thinking about it. Anyway, we hadn't had a fight though. He just annoyed me. Do you think you'd be open to dating someone who is asexual? Someone who may not always be into physical intimacy, while not being completely opposed to it, but still craves a meaningful relationship. I don't quite understand it. Asexuals, they don't have any pleasure in intercourse, right? But they would still do it though, right? Let's say for their partner. It's just, they don't feel anything from it. It's a spectrum. Personally, don't date just to date. If I were to date somebody, I would want to be with them in the future. So I can definitely, if I love them enough, I can definitely ignore that. You know, there's no or little to no intercourse because I want to be with that person and not to do it with that person. I guess I could, yeah, if that answers the question. Is there something that is usually seen as innocent but it turns you on? Maybe winking or like putting hair up? I guess that too, a little bit. But you know, I fold when they like, you know, look at you, smile, and then wink, you know? You fold so easily, that's cute. No, I don't. No, I don't. Would you rather be blindfolded or tied up? Doesn't blindfold usually come with restrictions too? That's what I heard. So it's either like being blindfolded and handcuffed or just being handcuffed. Doesn't have to. Really? Well, if it's just separate, then probably blindfolded, I guess. Depends. I don't like being, you know, restricted in my movement. Nothing has to. You make your own rules, I guess. I just thought that was like the usual way you do it. But yeah, I guess you can customize it as you like. Biggest turnoff generally in a person: when they're rude to staff members, when they're just mean to people in general that have done nothing, you know. Generally just like when I get embarrassed to be around this person in public. I don't want to be embarrassed around you. I don't want to have to like apologize for you. I don't know, pick me. People you just can't talk to, you know, or you talk about something and they bring up something very irrelevant or something. They don't listen to you and they just bring up their own shit, and then you end up talking about their shit, even though you just, you know, you were excited to like talk about whatever. I'm just listing multiple things, but I mean, they're all equally turnoffs for me. I want to say I'm only emotionally invested into you after I have like, you know, seen how you are. Until then, it's just testing phase. If I see something that I don't like, I can easily get rid of them. That sounds like I'm gonna kill them, but I mean like I can stop thinking about them if there's something that I immediately don't like. Yeah, I just don't invest too early. Rank these from top to bottom. Okay, I think for me, I say number 1 top is culo, number 2 is breasts, and number 3 is thighs. Listen, so as I have explained to you before, nice thighs don't necessarily equal to a nice culo, but a nice culo almost always equal to nice thighs as well, okay? I'm just saying. And then, I mean, breasts, they're just, you know, they're breasts. What can I say? Next question. Hey Cass, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Have you ever taken the rice purity test? And if so, can you tell us your score? I can do it right now if you want to, in a different window. Rice purity test. Old one was 54, so if it goes down... Later. Okay, my score is, I'll take a screenshot, 52. But you know, it doesn't mean that I did more stuff now. I think it's because I just forgot to click some last time. I mean, 2 is still like room for error. Has anyone ever had a crush on you and actually committed and confessed? Yes. More often than you think. And I'm not trying to brag, but I'm a person who's like, I'm bad at saying no. So I'm also bad at rejecting people. So every time I reject people, it's like, I'm sorry, I don't think we can, you know, do that. But yeah, like, it's not like, I don't know, it's just bad because like, I feel like if I don't give them a chance at all, it just feels so superstitious. Like, you know, they'd feel like, oh, he just saw me and was like, oh, no, not with them. But it's not like that. It's just, I don't know. Did you ever give out your number because you couldn't say no? No, I haven't. Sometimes I feel like you think too much about these things. I might do, yeah. If it's someone you don't know, I think this is valid to reject, but if it's a friend, you gotta work it out yourself. Most of the times, it was not somebody I knew for long though. Yeah, there were some cases, but like most of them were people that have just seen me once or twice, or even just met me, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just bad at saying no. What was the worst date you've ever been on? The worst date I have ever been on was a few years back. I was on a date with somebody and we were like going ice skating, right? My idea, of course, because I think ice skating is just awesome and I think it's a good first date idea. I went ice skating with them on the ice field. Everything went well until we went to take a break in like the restaurant next to the ice field. And we just like talking, right? And I don't think she was listening to me very well. I was like talking. She would like look out the window a little bit, you know, look back at me. I mean, they don't have to keep eye contact all the time, but I just feel like I think she was spacing out a little bit. And then she hits me with the, do you always talk that quietly? And I was like, huh. Like, we were in a public restaurant and I wasn't trying to like talk too loudly for everybody to hear. I guess at that time I might have been talking a little quiet, but also I was just talking like I was usually talking in public, because I don't talk that loudly in public because I don't want to have other people listen to our kind of conversation, because I know there are people that listen to your conversation and judge you for that. So yeah, I mean, I like saw her like 1 or 2 times after this, but that was already like kind of bad. So yeah, in the end, obviously nothing happened. He kept seeing her. I'm dead. I gave her another chance. Come on. You can fuck up once and I'll forgive you for that, because you don't know my boundaries. I don't know your boundaries. I gave them one more chance, but yeah, it just didn't work out. Was it the same the second time? I just felt like she was not interested at all. Just sometimes when you talk to people and you just notice that they don't actually want to talk to you. She probably only went on dates for the free food. I wouldn't want to say that. But yeah. Do you like to please your partner in the bedroom, or are you more into quickies? I think I keep this in the bedroom only, most of the times, usually. It's not about the location. I mean, the bedroom's just more comfortable, you know? It's just the best. It's private, comfortable. I don't know. Quickies mean you must get done with it fast. But then only my partner would have that pleasure, you know, of finishing. I don't know. Okay, Minute Man. Oh, buddy. You don't know who you're talking to. You guys are saying, okay, brother, and stuff, but I'm 100% serious. You don't know who you're talking to. What'd you do aftercare? That's crazy that you just asked that. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Have you ever done No Nut November? Not successfully. But I think it's stupid anyway. I think it's pretty stupid. Why does No Nut November even exist? I don't know. Good for you, champ. Hey, what can I say? It's my birthday month. What's the point even? To prove that your will is stronger than your desire. Yeah, anyway. What was your sexual awakening? I don't even know. I think that might sound like very unusual, but when I was watching an episode of Scrubs, do you know that show? It's a little old, but Scrubs. I believe it was like an episode where they were just like, for some reason, like ladies in a bikini, and I don't know. I guess that was me just like, damn, that's crazy. Anyway. Typical men, hey. Be careful what you say. Next question. Would you ever try it from the back? No, do not touch that. What's your top 3 positions? I think my number 1 is... Now let's start from 3. I like cowgirl. Number 2 would be... I don't know how you call that. But it's like when they're like... Actually, no. Number 2 would probably just be 69, I think. And then number 1 is missionary, but like legs up high. Are you okay with public display of affection? Yeah, like I said, I do get very clingy and very affectionate, so I like it. Golden retriever boyfriend? Probably, yeah. People say I'm stoic, and I can be, but I feel like if I have the right person, I get very clingy. What is your non-sexual turn on and turn off? Turn offs, I already told you, right? Like deal breakers, the red flags. Turn ons, I am very attracted to people's voices a lot. It's not like one specific type, but it's, I don't know. If it's a good voice, it's a good voice. Yeah, we had Winks too. Yeah, okay, Winks as a non-sexual turn on. Yeah, I guess so. Other than that, I like it when they know how to dress, when they know how to dress well. And I don't know, like a seductive voice? No, not necessarily. Just generally voice. Cute voices, that's what I like. When I'm listening to them and then I just can't help but smile. Cute anime-like voice? No, not anime-like voice. I don't want to listen to like, hello, hi Cassian. No, not that. Just cute voices, you know?